Hey guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with my Butler. So I know it's only been like one day since the video came out. So you know what? Screw it. We're gonna do this. And I already got some votes anyway, and the votes came out with Makoto Kamisaki on top so far. So we're gonna start with him, and then we'll figure out either be Shohei or Yosuke as our next guys. So let's see how Makoto Kamisaki is. Let's see. He's a sharp-tongued butler, venomous and a prominent idol, and calm on the outside, but has a fiery passion within. And also, well, it's not mentioned, our childhood friend. But it also makes me wonder, like, did you not know he became an idol? Like, did you lose contact with him? I wonder. My memories of him. I love all these butterflies. I think I'll go with Kamisaki. I'm not sure if he remembers me or not, but it's been such a long time and I want to catch up with him since we're here together. Huh? Kamisaki opened his eyes in surprise after hearing my decision. Okay. He then nodded awkwardly. Why don't you seem enthused? What's wrong with you? I understand. I look forward to serving you. What? That's it? He would have said more if he remembered me, right? Has he really forgotten about me? I guess I can't blame him. It has been a long time. Hey, you got chosen over us and that's your reaction? Unbelievable. Could you be a little more honest with yourself and smile a little, Kamisaki? I'm not happy or anything. Not in the least. Huh? And yet your face is as red as a tomato the entire time you said that. I want to see red face. Damn. That's not true. I think this already shows you're tsundere, doesn't it? I'm really not happy. Not at all. Kamasai didn't look happy as he averted his eyes away from me. Apparently I don't notice it, but the guys do. Huh? Is Kamasaki really acting like this? Kamasaki, you're insulting Miss Rini. Kagurazaka's right. As long as you reside in this mansion, you're simply a butler that follows Miss Rini's orders. It would be a problem if you didn't choose your words wisely. Don't look so sad. Kamasaki frowned after being scolded by Kagarzaka and Kirishima. Yes, I understand. He reluctantly bowed his head. Please excuse my behavior, Miss Rini. It's okay. It really looks like Kamasaki's really angry. Did he really not want me to pick him? Miss Rini? Is something wrong? He looks so sovereign. Oh, no. I was happy to see him. I was thinking I might have caused Kamasaki some trouble by choosing him, even though I was happy to see him. Huh? Oh, what does that mean? Oh, are you one of Kamasaki's fans, Miss Rini? What? No, I wouldn't call myself that, but more like... Oh, good for you, Kamasaki. Looks like she's a fan of yours. Oh, wait, are you blushing or are you glaring at me? I'm not really sure. God, I don't know. Kamasaki's face was flushed in an instant. I don't... I really don't... It doesn't matter if she's my fan or not. He looks angry again like he was a minute ago. In any case, I've been chosen as Miss Rini's butler, so all I need to do is take care of her from now on, right? Huh? Oh, yeah. Yes, that's correct, but in that case, I'll start immediately. Kamasaki spoke quickly and left the room with haste. My butler just ran away from me. Wait, Kamasaki, what kind of work do you plan on doing if you're leaving Miss Rini behind? Oh. Blushing, Kamasaki quickly barged back into the room. He's so horrible at this already. He grabbed my wrist forcefully. Ah? We're leaving, Miss Rini. What? Wait, Kamasaki! When I tried hard to resist him, I won't let you get away. He whispered to me in a surprisingly low voice. Huh? You've already chosen me. That's why I want you to please come with me this instant. What? What's up with this attitude? Kamasaki gripped my wrist more tightly. We're leaving. Ah! It hurts. Why was he being so pushy? And just like that, Kamasaki forcefully pulled me along. What? Why did Kamasaki blow his lid like that? Who knows? Now that I think about it, Kamisaki's been a bit off from the start. Huh? What do you mean from the start? Ever since we decided that we were going to be butlers in this mansion, I guess. After he heard Miss Rini was our boss's niece, he started acting suspiciously. I think he does know who I am then, huh? I see. Is there something between those two? I just hope nothing happens. The words that Kagazaka had murmured hadn't reached my ears. It would have been very important things to know. Kamasaki! Kamasaki continued stomping onward as he held my wrist with an exceedingly large amount of force. Enough is enough. He's too tall, so our strikes are completely different. Not to mention... Kamasaki's hand was big, rough, and felt bony. He held my wrist so tightly, it felt like he was going to give me a scar. It hurts, and this is embarrassing. Hey, Kamasaki! Haven't I told you that I won't let you get away from me? It's not about that. My hand hurts. You couldn't leave me a bruise. Oh. After hearing my complaint, Kamasaki finally stopped. He looked a bit worried as he let go of my hand. Thanks for letting me go. It was nothing. We've just arrived. This is your room, Miss Rini. Huh? Wow, this room is so gorgeous. This is my room. I'm going to live in this room for the next 3 months? The room he had taken me to was so extravagant, it captivated me. I heard a small sigh from behind me. A sigh? Kamasaki? I know you don't like working as my butler, but you don't have to sigh like that. Huh? Oh, that's not... I was just a little nervous. Nervous? Why would you be nervous? For some reason his face got red as he fixated his eyes on me. Oh, can we please just say it? Please, just admit you both know each other. Well, why is he staring at me so intensely? Kamasaki clumsily extended his hand toward me. He brought it close enough to put it on my cheek. Kamasaki? I called his name without thinking. Kamasaki started to look troubled. Rini. Huh? Why are you calling me that? What? Are you asking me why I'm calling you Kamasaki? It doesn't feel right when you call me that. Or are you calling me that because you don't remember me? That's not it. That's completely wrong. Of course I remember you. I mean, we used to play together all the time when we were younger. We moved away. We didn't see each other again. But before I knew it, he had become an idol. I was really shocked when I'd seen him on TV. Rini. After hearing my words, Kamasaki started to look a little relieved. I see. He looked at me like I was a stranger, so I thought you'd already forgotten about me. You're the one who looked at me like I was some kind of stranger. You didn't react at all, even after looking at my face. I thought you already forgotten about me, too. There's no way I could have done that. I haven't forgotten you. In fact, every day. No, it's nothing. Kamasaki's ears became red as he quickly looked away from me. Oh, this is so cute. More importantly, when you talk to me so formally, it makes me feel uncomfortable and I can't stay calm. You should call me by my first name, like you'd done when we were younger. Okay, got it, Makoto. Calling him by his first name, just like when we were young, makes me happy too. It makes me remember all the good times we'd had. It really has been a while, Makoto. Rini, can I ask you something? Sure. What is it? Why did you choose me instead of Kira and Yonekura? I was feeling nostalgic. Well, I was feeling nostalgic. It's been such a long time, and I want to talk to you about a bunch of stuff. I want to ask about your life after all these years. I mean, I've only heard about you when you became an idol. I never imagined we'd meet again. I see. You didn't miss me, Makoto? Makoto stared deeply into my eyes as he searched for the words to say. You can't stare at me through closed eyelids, I must say. I didn't miss you at all. What? Yet you were throwing like a little hissy fit because I acted like I didn't know you, and now you're saying you didn't miss me? What the heck? What? I still have a picture we taken as kids. Oh, okay. Yeah, that wouldn't make him miss me less since he had a picture. And your aunt still tells me about you, even now. She even showed me a recent picture of you. So, Makoto, I didn't want to think this before, but could you have been thinking about me ever since I moved away? Huh? It looked like Makoto had calmed down as his face turned bright red. You're wrong. It's not like that. I really didn't miss you or anything like that. I just wanted to tell you that. Makoto, it looks like your face is about to burst into flames. Or blow his top, I'm not really sure. His way of blushing is kind of different compared to the other ones we've done. I don't really get it, but I'm sure a lot has happened in this past few years. Well, it's fine. That's all I wanted to ask you. Okay. This is so troublesome. Huh? What's the matter? What? Am I what's so troublesome? Now that I think about it, he had been annoyed when we'd reunited. Maybe he really didn't want to see me again. There's no way I'd think you're troublesome or something. I never thought that, not even once. Okay. I simulated the situation in my head, but thought how troublesome I'd be in reality. Simulated? You got a problem with that? I didn't say that. You're right. Sorry for flashing out at you like that. After Makoto had looked around awkwardly, he looked at me straight in the eye. What is it? And now he looks really serious. In any case, for the next 3 months, starting today, you're mine. All mine. Did I say 3 days? 3 months, sorry. Huh? I'm yours? No, that's not it. I'm going to be yours. He was talking about a relationship as master and servant? So please, tell me to do anything you like, Miss Rini. Makoto. He started to speak like a butler all of a sudden. Even if you say that, I can't just treat my childhood friend like a butler all of a sudden. As I struggled to answer. Rini. Makoto looked at me with a gentle expression on his face. I guess that face means neither of us knows how to handle this. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't have agreed to do this if you hadn't come. Huh? What does that mean? Oh, no. It looked like Makoto had calmed down and started to blush again. But like I said, in other words, don't worry about it too much. I'm just saying that I don't mind if you order me around. He said he was slightly gruff voice and he turned his eyes away from me. Well then, let's try this again, Miss Rini. Well, Makoto really looks like a butler when he acts like that. Today's your first day here, so to welcome you, I'll prepare some afternoon tea. Okay. Afternoon tea? Yes, please wait a moment. Makoto had said that, and he returned, pushing a silver serving cart with cakes and teapot placed on top of it. I prepared some Earl Grey tea. Oh, yes, I love Earl Grey. Yes, I heard from your aunt. As he said that, Makoto skillfully served me some tea. You're so good at this, Makoto. It's because Kagurozaka gave me special training on how to serve tea. Huh? He went out of his way to get specially trained? These cakes I have prepared specially for you. Oh, it looks so cute and yummy. There were cute and radiantly colored cakes lined up on a tray. Please, have a taste, Miss Rini. Makoto naturally lifted one of the cakes with his fingers. Here you are, Miss Rini. Huh? He stuck his fingers right in front of my face. Ooh. What is he trying to make me do? Oh. But look. Say, where's the fork and knife? Do you need them? He doesn't need to look so surprised. Miss Rini, I've heard that one of the butler's duties is to feed his master. I think that's probably a little different than putting food in someone's mouth. Miss Rini, Makoto's voice became a little softer. Are you not hungry? Ah! He became irritated and pushed his bony fingers in front of my lips. Okay, there could be a nicer way of saying this. How about his slender fingers? His bony fingers. That sounds so weird. And, oh my. Is there one of those a bit more zoomed out? I think I'd enjoy this more. Makoto looks like he's serious. Fine, all I have to do is eat, right? Nom nom nom. What? Makoto's fingers were inside my mouth. Like I just took a bit of the sexiness out and went nom 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 nom. I used the tip of my tongue to lick the cream off of them. Oh, my tongue is all over Makoto's fingers. It tickles, Miss Rini. In any case, you should have let me eat it normally. When I imagine my fingers in your mouth, it makes me feel a little unusual. He's making me feel unusual just by saying that. This is the first time I've ever experienced having a man's fingers in my mouth. Miss Rini. It kind of feels like you're a little kitten licking milk. Makoto's fingers are in my mouth, so I couldn't answer him even if I wanted to. Yeah, there's still some right here. I let the final bits of cream from in between Makoto's fingers. His body jerked just now. That was a little... Huh? What? He suddenly turned red. No, it's nothing. Okay, that's good. Looking a little regretful, Makoto slowly took his fingers out of my mouth. How many fingers did you put in my mouth? Jeez, all I did was eat some cake. Why did my heart suddenly start beating so fast? Miss Rini. What? Did it get smaller? Huh? What got smaller? Oh, no, your tongue and fingers. When I compare it to my childhood memories, they seemed a little smaller. What? Makoto? Jeez, I didn't expect him to say that with such a serious face on. That's not it. It did get smaller. You just got bigger. I did? When we were kids, we used to be the same height, but you've grown a lot since then. Even your hands have gotten humongous. Yeah, now that you mention it. After pointing it out, it looked like Makoto started to notice as he gazed at his hands. I moved away and changed schools in the early years of elementary school, so we haven't seen each other for over 10 years now. Yeah, you're right. Makoto started to look a little calmer. He looked at me with kind eyes as if he'd remembered our good times together. Miss Rini, do you remember the day before you transferred to schools? We went to look at four-leaf clovers on the hill in the back of our school. There, we kissed. Memories of a kiss? I'm gonna go. I remember. Did that really happen? Sounds horribly awkward after what just happened. Yeah, I remember. It's a little faint, but after hearing him say that, I remembered something. During that time, there was a popular wives' tale that said, if two people each held half of a four-leaf clover, they would meet again someday. That's what we got to search for them, right? An old wives' tale, huh? That sounds like something kids would believe in. But had we really believed in it back then? That's right. We searched in the field we'd always played in, but we hadn't been able to find any. Yeah, we'd even gone to parks that were far away. We even walked to a park at the top of the hill behind the schoolyard. We were just kids, so it felt like a fun, grand adventure. But in the end, we weren't able to find a four-leaf clover. Yeah, when the sun went down and we still hadn't found one, you started crying. Yeah. As we talked, I started to remember things from those days. I believed in it, and I had been so determined to find it. It made me so sad. I had vowed to find one no matter what and search for it with tears in my eyes. Yeah, you never did give up. That made me so happy. I see. If one of my friends searched that desperately for me, I'd be happy too. And so I told her there was even more foolproof charm we could do. I, yeah. So that's what happened. We had only kissed for a second, but he had really kissed me, hadn't he? Oh. Makoto awkwardly looked away from me. We were just kids, and the kiss really had been only for a second. When I think about it, it's kind of embarrassing. Makoto had to have been thinking the same thing because neither of us were speaking. Makoto, you're the one who brought this up. Just say something. Anything at all. Miss Rini. It looked like he's inferred what I was thinking as he spoke to me. Yes? No, it's nothing. I see. We're shrouded in silence once again. This is getting awkward. Yeah, this won't do. If we stay silent, it'll just get more embarrassing. At any rate, I need to find something else to talk about. And as I thought about something to talk about, I watched Makoto. I hadn't noticed it when he appeared on TV, but he really is tall. Makoto is just about as tall as Yonekura or Kira. Oh, but compared to before, Makoto... Huh? You've changed a lot. Huh? Where? How did I change? Makoto's expression changed drastically and he bent forward. He wants to know how? You're more charming. There's something about the atmosphere about you. You're more charming. You've become a lot more charming. What? You've gotten so tall, your hands are so big. You're a full-fledged adult now. You've become so charming. It's really surprising. Oh. You really think so? Yeah, and now you're a popular up-and-coming idol. I thought I would never reach you again or something like that. There's no way that would ever happen. Uh-huh. Miss Rini, this whole time I've been... Makoto? No, it's nothing. Makoto? With that, Makoto became silent again with a flushed face. No matter what I do, I can't keep a conversation going. Thank you for the afternoon tea. The tea and cakes were both really delicious. I see. I'm pleased that you enjoyed them. Even if he says that, he doesn't look the least bit happy about it. Where did you get those cakes from? It was so good. I'd like to try it again. Oh, they were made by me. What? You made them? You were interested? I mean, really good at baking? No, it's not like that. I had special training before you came here. I heard you like those kind of things, so... He took special training for this too? I thought Makoto was busy working as a celebrity, and yet he took special training for serving tea and baking cakes. Is it because he wants to pass Aunt Eiko's test? Or perhaps... Could he have done it for me? Yes! She thought of it! It's like, please realize. It had gotten dark all of a sudden. Makoto had been in my room this entire time, but no matter what I do, the conversation never starts. Maybe he's prone to being silent. Maybe we should go out somewhere. This is just awkward. Not to mention, I've noticed that it usually ends up like this. And he can't calm down because he's always staring at my face. Miss Rini? Huh? What? It's almost time for dinner. Oh, it's already that late? I'll be taking you to the dining hall, Miss Rini. Makoto stood up and, with a casual look in his face, he put his hand out to me. Is he trying to take my hand? What's the matter, Miss Rini? Makoto, I don't think you have to go out of your way to hold my hand. I can walk by myself. Miss Rini. Makoto looked a little gloomy, but stared down at me with a serious look in his eyes. I'm your personal butler. It's my job to take your hand and walk with you. What? Are butlers really supposed to do that? I don't think so. It's just an excuse. If you don't want to hold my hand, then I'll carry you all the way to the dining hall. That's one extreme. That's taking it a little too far. All right, then. I timidly put my hand on top of Makoto's. He then held it very tightly. Huh? The strength he put into it was a little surprising. Then, let's go, Miss Rini. Okay. Oh, Makoto's hand is really hot. We're little, we have hands like this, but for some reason, it's making me really nervous. Why? It's like, realize, I already know why. you guys like each other since you're little. You didn't realize that? Come on. The carpet in the hallway was so thick that our footsteps were silent as we walked hand in hand. It feels kind of like Makoto's warmth is spreading to me too. Since we started holding hands, my face had gotten hot and my heart is pounding. As I was wrapped up in my thoughts, Miss Rini? Makoto suddenly pulled my hand and tightly hugged my shoulders. Oh, hi. What is it? There's a vase there, so please be careful. A vase? It's my job as your butler to protect you from any harm. Yes, that vase was coming to get me. He'll protect me from harm? Makoto, you're being too overprotective. Before I knew it, Makoto had put one hand around my waist. Yeah, you're Sundari. You just won't give me a hug. He held me close to him, so I couldn't get away. Hold on, aren't we a little too close? However, Makoto looked forward with a dead expression on his face. We were unnecessarily close to each other, and I could feel his body heat. It really feels like he's trying to protect me. You've really become more charming, Makoto. He's tall, powerful, and his hands are so big. But his silent and antisocial personality hasn't changed a bit. Is there something on my face, Miss Rini? Oh, no, there's nothing on it. I was looking up at his face, but quickly averted my eyes away. I never would have thought that Makoto and I would be together again like this. Oh, but it was cute. I want to know more about this little relationship of ours. And question is, while you say that I can only choose one, what do the other two guys do? Do they just keep training to be butlers? Are we going to see them again at dinner at least? Just because they're there? But what's the point of them being there now? Since supposedly I won't really interact with them. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys vote on this video up to chapter 6 on who you want to see next, either of the last two guys. I forgot their names, so I'm a horrible person because I forgot them. But yeah, help us vote for who we want next. Hang on, I can check this real quick. Yonekura or what's his name? Kamisaki. So yeah, please help. That'd be great. I'm deciding on who we should do after this guy, who I'm totally enjoying. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye. Kamisaki out.